Brain injuries can be the most insidiously devastating types of injuries we see in our practice. The person may look just fine, but may be so impaired that it's sometimes referred to the death of a person who's still living. Brain injuries can affect a person's thought processes, their memory, their impulse control, and many other functions that we need in daily life. A person may look just fine to the casual observer, but academic performance for a young person, job performance for an adult who's trying to work, marriage and family relationships, and the person's entire personality may be seriously impacted. Rates of depression, alcohol abuse, drug abuse, and incarceration are much higher for people with brain injuries than for the general population, particularly if they don't have the resources and treatment and support systems they need. Now, it's awfully difficult for family members and employers and coworkers to know how to react to a person who looks okay but has a brain injury that produces a loss of verbal and behavioral inhibition, short-term memory loss, irritability, and a whole raft of other things that may come with it. The resulting effect can be absolutely devastating. I grew up seeing up close and personal the effects of a serious brain injury in one of my grandfathers, who was a school teacher in the years after World War I and had a serious brain injury in a train accident. He wound up recovering physically, but was always a very peculiar man. He never returned to teaching. He spent the rest of his working life stacking veneer in a veneer mill and interacted with other people in a unique, peculiar way. The effects of that brain injury rippled through our family for 3 generations. Now, over the past 25 years, perhaps partly because of what I saw with my grandpa, I've worked on a lot of brain injury cases. I've worked with a lot of neurologists, neurosurgeons, neuropsychologists, rehabilitation specialists, and so forth, trying to get a detailed explanation of exactly what was injured, often with the help of the more advanced scans that are now available, to have a picture of the injury in some instances, and to help the person get the resources they need, to have the support they need in order to live as full a life as they can after a brain injury.